Thanks, Mike. And now it gives me great pleasure to introduce our mayor, Peoria Heights, Mark Allen. Mark.
I want to welcome everybody to the Village of Peoria Heights and to our 4th annual Veterans Day Parade, which we're obviously having on a beautiful, brisk November day. It gives us pause to reflect, to thank, and to appreciate all those who have served. Obviously, the ones who've given the ultimate sacrifice, but also those who have sacrificed many things that we take for granted to serve our country. It continues today, obviously, and it's a dangerous world with a lot less of the black and white aspects of the past. The loss of the Lance Corporal Bastine from Pekin brings it closer to reality. It's a military and wars today that affect the few but benefit the many. So we take pride in Peoria Heights in actually beginning a, not Veterans Day observation, but Veterans Week. At some point I think we understand that it should be a Veterans Year, and to thank all those who have been involved in conflicts in the past and for the coming future. We also want to thank American Legion Post 1111, which in a short period of time has made their presence really well known in Peoria Heights. They've done a great job, and it's wonderful to have something that sets Peoria Heights apart, and I think Legion Post, General Wayne Downing Post 1111 has done that. They've done a fantastic job. So once again, we want to thank you for coming to Peoria Heights, for joining us in showing your support for those who served, those who are serving now, and those who will serve in the future. And I want to introduce now Mr. Scott Corsad. He's the commander, has done a fantastic job, worked very hard with all the other members of the Post, Legion Post. So please give Scott a big round of applause for the thanks for all he's done for Peoria Heights.
Thank you, Mayor Allen, for those kind words, and I'd also like to thank the Village of Peoria Heights, the Public Works Department, Police and Fire Departments as well for all their hard work and their involvement with this parade. I'd also like to thank everybody for coming out today to honor veterans past, present, and maybe in the back there, future. So we say welcome to you. I'd also like to thank the parade committee, Tom Hortzman, who is our MC today, and his wife Nancy, as well as Ken Troyan. Ken was really the backbone of this parade when it started several years ago, so thank you to Ken as well. Would the American Legion members of Post 1111 please stand? Those of you that are here behind us. The American Legion's motto is veterans still serving America, and these lady and gentlemen certainly do prove that. Where's Bob Haydank at? Bob, you got to stand back up again. I'm sorry, sir.
Oh,
Bob Haydank, for those of you that don't know, Mr. Haydank is a World War II veteran. He was at the Nuremberg trials when the Nazis were tried. So, and Bob was here at 7 o'clock this morning. He never misses a meeting, a function. He's got the age of a man half his age. So, thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Bob. I do have to throw in another quick thanks here for the furthest participant in the parade. My mother and my aunts drove from Northwest Iowa, so thank you for coming. Appreciate that. And I'd also like to next, by the branch of the service, please stand up or raise your hand for your branch of the military. And we'd love to honor you, gentlemen and ladies that are here in our presence today. How about anybody from the Army, please? Air Force?
Right.
Navy?
Yeah.
There you are. Anybody from the Coast Guard? And how about my fellow Marines?
All right.
Semper Fi.
All right. Thank you.
And as Mayor Allen had alluded to just a couple minutes ago, we lost a Lance Corporal from Pekin a couple weeks ago, Lance Corporal Bastine. He was killed in the Helmand province of Afghanistan. And I had the occasion, as probably many of you gentlemen and ladies did, to go over to his visitation or funeral. And it really puts, reminds us of what, we're here today to celebrate veterans, but we're here to celebrate those that gave the ultimate sacrifice as well. I picked up a little saying that was at his visitation. I thought it would be fitting in his honor to read. It's called "The Broken Chain." We knew little that morning God was going to call your name. In life we loved you dearly, in death we do the same. It broke our hearts to lose you. You did not go alone. For part of us went with you the day God called you home. You left us beautiful memories. Your love is still our guide. And although we cannot see you, you will always be by our side. Our family chain is broken and nothing seems the same. But as God calls us one by one, the chain will link us again. So. Okay, our next speaker today is our state representative of the 92nd District of Peoria. She's